Thank you for joining me today for today's webinar. I know you're busy and we appreciate your taking time to join us. Today we'll be looking at system monitoring for the IBM I-Series, and AS400. Many of you may be familiar with our SpoolFlex software for report conversion and distribution. And if you like SpoolFlex, you're going to love MessageFlex, our system monitoring software that we'll discuss today. Let's get started. Think about the systems you have in place to monitor your organization's operations. You have security systems to protect you from theft. You have fire detection systems. You have auditors that come in to monitor operational procedures. Obviously, you're not going to be facing robbers and fires and auditors every day, but these are common sense precautions to ensure smooth running of your organization. But what about your core application? In a recent study I saw on Banking Systems Technology website, a survey of 200 North American organizations estimate that when business critical systems are interrupted, their ability to generate revenue is reduced by 29% on average. The increasing reliance on IT is reflected in the survey findings that at 71% of the organizations, these interruptions are mission critical, with the departments most likely to experience downtime being operations, finance, and procurement. The financial impact is substantial. According to this study, the cost to each financial organization surveyed averages over $200,000 per year. Now, I have a hard number believing huge numbers like that, but I think we can agree that any downtime can be extremely costly. Now, the IBM Power System have a great reputation for uptime and smooth running, but they aren't perfect. No computing platform is. The key to maximum uptime is to watch for symptoms that could identify potential issues and act on them before they become problems. The IBM Power System does a great job telling how the system is performing if you have the time to monitor it. But how can the system alert you if you're not at a console? Well, if you have enough staff, you can assign someone to log in periodically to look for messages that you frankly hope they don't find. Well, what about after hours? MessageFlex is automated monitoring software that will be your extra set of virtual eyes that never sleeps, never takes vacation, and keeps a lookout for you 24 hours a day. MessageFlex can notify you of events without having to be anywhere near a console. You can set up filters to only notify you of specific events, so you can take action before they turn into problems. If you're expecting end of day to finish at 6:30 but don't receive notification, you may follow up and check on it. At its most basic level, MessageFlex can monitor the system and program messages and notify you when specific messages are identified. Since MessageFlex is looking, that means you don't have to have a person sitting at a console to look for those messages. MessageFlex will tell them when there's a message, and then they can proactively respond. MessageFlex automates the tedious task of looking for messages you hope they don't find. If it discovers one, you can filter and decide whether or not it should notify you or whomever you've assigned to be notified, either by email or text message. Now here's a screenshot of the MessageFlex software showing that 2 MessageFlex sentries have been created and are active. Let's take a look at one that's set up to monitor end-of-day reporting status. Because MessageFlex is automated, you can schedule when it's going to be active. Now, this sentry wakes up every Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. and it runs continuously every 30 minutes until 10 p.m. when it shuts off until the next day. It runs all week, shuts down, and wakes up again on Monday, fresh and ready to go. When it wakes up, it has a single task to run. This sentry is going to look in a message queue for queue user sys for a message saying that tree files have been created, indicating that the end-of-day reporting process has completed. When it sees this message, it's going to send an email. MessageFlex stores email addresses and cell phone numbers in an included address book. It's easy to add new address book entries. Notifications can be sent to an individual or to a group. This message is being sent as a text message to an operator's cell phone. If someone does not receive the message by, say, 10 p.m., it might be a good idea to log in and see if there's a problem. One of our banking customers using MessageFlex recently related a story to us while attending the Jack Henry User Conference. Since implementing MessageFlex, they've set up their backup to run unattended, and then it sends them a message when the job starts and when it finishes. While at the conference, they actually received the message that the backup had begun. Now, this process normally takes less than an hour to complete, but when the message indicating that backup was completed never came, they dialed in and saw that it was hung up. Even though they were thousands of miles away, with a few keystrokes, the problem was averted and they went back to the classes knowing that their system was being watched over reliably. With the release of MessageFlex 2.0, we've added many new enhancements. Now, in addition to monitoring message queues for messages, you can monitor job queues to notify you if there's a backup when too many jobs are running. You can monitor subsystems and alert you if they're active or not. You can monitor for specific jobs and let you know if they're running or not, or if they've been running too long. And you can even monitor system resources. Monitoring a job queue can be pretty handy. You can monitor any job queue and establish a threshold to receive notifications if too many jobs are backing up in the queue. And it can send notifications by email or text, or send a message to another message queue. You can pull in information variables about the job so that it'll appear right on your handset, showing you how many jobs are running in the queue. You can monitor subsystems to make sure they're running. For example, you could verify that SpoolFlex is running before end-of-day reports are generated. If not, you can start it. MessageFlex can monitor for specific job status. It can even tell you how long the job's been running. You can specify how long to run before it notifies you. Another customer using MessageFlex not just for backup, but is also monitoring the status of output queues to let them know if there's a message waiting, so that they can go in and answer the message before the users even know there's an issue. You can set a threshold to monitor for disk space usage and the method of notification, email, texting, etc. Now, this is just a partial list of some of the Jack Henry and other banking customers using our software to monitor their systems and to automate their iSeries report conversion and distribution. DRV's philosophy and focus on premium customer service have been rewarded with more than 1,450 software installations since opening our doors in 2002, including Jack Henry & Associates. If you'd like to take a closer look at system monitoring, we offer a free 15-day trial with free support and technical assistance. It only takes about 10 minutes to install the software, and in less than 30 minutes, we can help you start monitoring your system. With our online library, if you prefer to do it yourself, we have manuals and tutorials that show you step by step how to use our software. Better yet, we provide unlimited technical support to help you set up the software for your environment. DRV is a different kind of software company. We answer the phones with live people, not voicemail trees. We work with you to answer questions and to help you quickly determine how the software works. All of our support and development are right here in our corporate headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia, so you don't get forwarded from one person to another or a call center. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like to take a closer look or get some information or pricing about system monitoring or any of our other applications, including electronic report and document management, we're available at the number shown here. We'd love to help you secure your system efficiency. Thank you.